Imagine Switzerland as a world sculpted from clay, a place where every curve of the land, every shimmering lake, and every snow-capped peak has been lovingly shaped by hand, as if the entire country were a living work of art. Here, every mountain rises with intention, every wildflower blooms with care, and each wooden chalet is crafted with a sense of pride and tradition that feels almost magical. This is a land where nature and people have come together to create a masterpiece, one that feels both timeless and alive, as if the landscape itself is telling a story. The mountains soar dramatically above lush rolling valleys, and every detail, no matter how small, seems to have been placed with purpose, inviting you to look closer and discover something new. Today, we're not just sightseeing. We're stepping into a living, breathing model where the boundaries between reality and imagination blur, and every corner holds a delightful surprise. Picture a model train set, but on a grand scale. An entire country of sharp peaks, sparkling blue lakes, and bright red trains that wind their way up impossible slopes, defying gravity and expectation. Everything is in its place, perfectly balanced, a harmony of design and nature, where villages nestle comfortably among the mountains and forests, and nothing feels out of place. We'll notice the golden sunlight glinting off snowy peaks, casting long shadows that dance across the landscape and bring the mountains to life. Listen for the distant sound of cowbells echoing through green alpine meadows, a gentle reminder of the traditions that still shape daily life here. And feel the tranquility that defines Swiss life, where time seems to slow down and every moment is savored. The Swiss spirit is rooted in deep respect for the land. Trails are pristine, villages are spotless, and a sense of peace is woven into the very fabric of daily life, inviting you to breathe deeply and let go of your worries. As we explore, you'll feel a calm that lingers long after you leave, a gentle serenity that seeps into your soul and stays with you. Switzerland is both grand and intimate, offering sweeping mountain vistas and cozy village scenes that invite you to slow down, look around, and truly savor every moment. Let's step into this claymation wonderland together, beginning with the most iconic mountains, the true celebrities of the Alps, each with its own story to tell. These legendary peaks have inspired artists, poets, and travelers for centuries, but seeing them in this imagined, handcrafted form is a fresh experience, one that sparks wonder and creativity. Prepare to be amazed and inspired as we journey through a landscape where every detail is a testament to imagination and care. Our Swiss adventure is just beginning, a dream brought to life, one carefully sculpted frame at a time. Let's see what wonders await us in this miniature masterpiece. Our first stop is the mighty Matterhorn, an icon recognized worldwide. This legendary mountain, with its instantly recognizable silhouette, has inspired adventurers, artists, and dreamers for generations. Its presence is felt not just in Switzerland, but across the globe, as a symbol of natural beauty and challenge. Its jagged pyramid shape stands alone, bold and unforgettable. The Matterhorn's sharp ridges and dramatic slopes make it seem almost otherworldly, as if it was sculpted by the hands of giants. No other peak in the Alps quite matches its striking form. In our claymation world, its drama is heightened. Steep sides, a sharp peak, and a wisp of cloud like a scarf. The mountain seems to wear the weather, changing its mood with every passing hour, sometimes mysterious, sometimes dazzling in the sun. The Matterhorn is Switzerland's symbol, strong, proud, and beautiful. It's featured on chocolate wrappers, postcards, and even in the hearts of those who have never seen it in person. Its image is woven into Swiss culture and identity. Near its base is Zermatt, a car-free town where electric vehicles and footpaths keep the air clean and the mood peaceful. Here, the pace of life slows, and the mountain always looms in view, reminding everyone of nature's grandeur. From Zermatt, the Matterhorn transforms with the light, pink at sunrise, stark at noon, a dark silhouette at dusk. Each moment offers a new perspective, as if the mountain is performing a silent daily show for all who watch. To get closer, we board the Bahn, a cogwheel train climbing ever higher. The journey itself is an adventure, winding through forests and past alpine meadows, with the Matterhorn growing larger at every turn. As we ascend, forests shrink, then vanish, replaced by rock and ice. The landscape becomes raw and wild, a reminder of the mountain's untamed spirit and the power of nature at high altitude. At the summit, a panorama of peaks stretches in every direction, a sea of white and grey. The view is breathtaking, a reward for the journey, and a scene that lingers in memory long after you leave. The Matterhorn commands respect, challenging climbers and captivating all who see it. Its slopes have tested the courage and skill of mountaineers for over a century, and its allure remains as strong as ever. You don't need to climb, just looking is enough to feel its power. Standing in its shadow, you sense the history, the legends, and the awe that this mountain inspires in everyone who visits. In our claymation journey, the Matterhorn is the star, a natural sculpture you'll never forget. Its story is one of wonder, challenge, and enduring beauty, inviting us all to pause and marvel at the world's wild places. Next, we meet the Jungfrau, a broad, snow-draped queen among the Alps, rising majestically above the clouds. Its name means maiden in German, and it's easy to see why. The mountain's graceful slopes and shimmering white crown have inspired awe for centuries. Alongside the Eiger and Monch, it forms a legendary trio, each peak with its own story and character. Together, they create one of the most iconic skylines in all of Switzerland, drawing climbers, artists, and dreamers from around the world. Unlike the sharp, solitary Matterhorn, the Jungfrau is a massive wall of ice and rock, shining in the sun like a beacon. Its broad face catches the morning light, turning gold and pink at sunrise and dazzling white by midday. It's home to Europe's highest railway station, Jungfraujoch, famously known as the top of Europe. Here, travelers from every corner of the globe arrive to experience the thrill of high-altitude adventure. The train tunnels deep through the heart of the mountains, stopping at windows carved into the Eiger's face for dizzying, once-in-a-lifetime views of the valleys and glaciers far below. At over 11,000 feet, the air is crisp and thin, and every breath feels like a taste of pure mountain freedom. The scenery is breathtaking, endless snowfields, jagged peaks, and a sky so blue it almost doesn't seem real. From the Sphinx Observatory, perched high above the world, you see the Swiss lowlands on one side and the vast Aletsch Glacier on the other, a frozen river winding through the Alps, the largest glacier in all of Europe. Explore the magical ice palace, a labyrinth of tunnels and sculptures carved entirely from glacier ice. Here, every corner glimmers with frosty artistry, and the silence is as deep as the ice itself. Step onto the snow plateau, where you can walk safely on the glacier, feel the crunch of snow underfoot, and bask in the sun's brilliance reflecting off the endless white. The Jungfrau isn't just a mountain, it's a high-altitude playground, a world of wonder and adventure at the very top of Europe, where every moment feels like a scene from a stop-motion dream. In Switzerland, the journey is as magical as the destination. Ingenious trains, cable cars, and funiculars make the mountains accessible to all. In our claymation world, red trains and soaring gondolas animate the landscape. Cogwheel trains climb steep slopes with ease, giving you time to watch the world shrink below. The rhythmic click-clack is the soundtrack to your ascent. Cable cars glide silently, offering a bird's-eye view of valleys and forests, thrilling and serene. These transports aren't just for tourists. They connect remote villages and carry goods, a lifeline for mountain communities. Swiss efficiency means every journey is smooth and on time. Embrace the ride. Let the train carry you up. Let the cable car lift you skyward. The journey itself is an unforgettable part of the Swiss experience. Beyond the peaks, Switzerland's beauty blooms in its alpine meadows. In spring and summer, wildflowers, yellow buttercups, blue gentians, white edelweiss, turn hillsides into a painter's palette. The air is fresh, filled with the scent of grass and the gentle music of cowbells. Brown and white cows graze, their milk destined for world-famous cheese and chocolate. These meadows are working landscapes, shaped by centuries of tradition. Farmers bring cows up for summer, living in wooden chalets and making cheese by hand. Hike through these fields and you might taste fresh alpine cheese straight from the source. The meadow's softness contrasts with the rugged peaks, offering peace and rejuvenation. Here, lying in the grass, listening to cowbells, you find the heart of the Swiss countryside. Switzerland's lakes are liquid mirrors, reflecting sky and mountain in stunning clarity. Glacial minerals give the water a turquoise or emerald glow. In our claymation world, lakes shimmer like colored glass, doubling the beauty of the peaks. Towns like Geneva, Lucerne, and Interlaken blend lakeside charm with alpine drama. Stroll a promenade, take a paddle steamer, and watch mountains drift by. High in the Alps, hidden lakes await, reached by hiking, surrounded by silence. These secret spots offer flawless reflections and a sense of sacred calm. Lakes balance the mountain's energy, inviting you to slow down and simply be. Water and peaks together create the harmony that defines Switzerland. Swiss villages nestle in valleys and cling to hillsides, straight from a fairy tale. Wooden chalets with flower-filled balconies, steep roofs, and cobbled streets create a cozy, timeless atmosphere. In our claymation world, every house is a miniature masterpiece. Life moves slowly here. Walk to the bakery, greet neighbors, drink from a mountain-fed fountain. Villages like Grindelwald and Wengen are gateways to adventure, with trails leading in every direction. After a day's hike, return to warmth and hearty Swiss food. These villages blend seamlessly with nature, built from local wood and stone. They embody simplicity, community, and a deep respect for the land, the soul of the Swiss countryside. Switzerland is a symphony for the senses. Sharp peaks, green valleys, blue lakes, and bursts of wildflowers. The soundscape is unique. Cowbells echo, waterfalls rush, marmots whistle, and sometimes there's profound silence. The air is crisp and pure. The water, straight from mountain springs, is refreshing. Hiking connects you to the land. Tired muscles, breathtaking views, and the satisfaction of reaching new heights. The Swiss experience is holistic. See, hear, feel, and taste the landscape. It's the sunrise on the Matterhorn. The first trains whistle, the cool air on your face. It's fresh cheese in a meadow surrounded by wildflowers and cowbells. Switzerland isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to feel, a memory that lingers long after you leave. Our claymation journey reveals a land of perfect harmony. Majestic mountains, peaceful valleys, vibrant meadows, and deep blue lakes. The Matterhorn and Jungfrau are more than peaks. They're characters in Switzerland's story. But true beauty lies in how everything connects. Grand summits, quiet cowbells, and gentle streams. Switzerland invites you to slow down, breathe, and reconnect with nature. The real gift is the peace and clarity it offers, a chance to step away from the busy world. In the end, Switzerland feels like a perfect miniature in your hand, a masterpiece of balance, crafted by nature and cherished by those who visit. The memory of its peaks, glaciers, and cowbells is a treasure to keep, a beautiful dream, sculpted frame by frame.